Xbox One versus PlayStation 4, an ongoing console war with origins dating back to the launch of Microsoft's original black and green Xbox. PlayStation 4 won the initial release battle and has held on to the lead for a long time, but recently it seems like the tide is shifting, and for a number of reasons. In fact, many gamers that started off with the PlayStation 4 console have now found themselves purchasing an Xbox One. Here's our top 10 list of confessions PS4 owners make after buying an Xbox One. Number 1. Xbox One versus PS4 price point. The PS4 started with the lead in the console wars by selling its 500GB console at the price of $399, a full $100 cheaper than the Xbox One, which refused to split ways with the bundled Kinect. Once ties were cut, Microsoft matched the price of the PS4 and even started selling it for $50 less during the holidays. This holiday promotion became their starting price point permanently, which Sony had no choice but to eventually match. The Xbox One was finally giving you more bang for your buck. Number 2. Console bundles. Sony has recently stepped up their game in this department, but the truth of the matter is that Microsoft offers more variety when it comes to console bundles. More variety gives every type of player the opportunity to start off their Xbox One experience with a game or two, or 30 in the case of Rare Replay, to enjoy. Number 3. External versus internal storage. At launch, both the Xbox One and PS4 models offered 500GB console bundles. Eventually, both began to offer 1TB console bundles. However, when it comes to storage, the Xbox One is still favored. This comes down to external versus internal storage. The Xbox One supports USB 3.0 hard drives, making it easy to add hard drive space to your Xbox One experience. PS4 consoles, on the other hand, require storage space to be added internally, requiring some tools and perseverance. The Xbox One provides a very simple plug-and-go experience with external hard drives. Number 4. Reliable online services. Both Xbox Live and PlayStation Network have seen their fair share of ups and downs, but more often than not, Xbox Live has been the more reliable online service. Online service disruptions on the PlayStation Network happen much more often than their Xbox Live counterparts, despite PlayStation's move to a paid online subscription. Xbox Live, on the other hand, has built upon its service and its experience with the Xbox 360 to deliver a high-quality online service. Number 5. Controller battery life. When it was first revealed that the Xbox One controller would require 2 AA batteries, while the PS4 controller would simply need to be recharged via USB cable, many critics were giving Sony the win when it came to controller batteries. However, it turns out that Microsoft had the right idea, as the battery life of the PS4 DualShock controller continues to drain way too fast, forcing you to play with a USB connection a good chunk of the time. If batteries die on an Xbox One, well, swapping them out is quick and easy, especially when using rechargeable batteries. Number 6. Backward compatibility. The Xbox 360 had a huge library of games to choose from, partly due to the fact that its gaming generation was among the longest in video game history. When Microsoft announced that the Xbox One would become backward compatible with 360 games for the price of free, as long as you already owned that game, that became one more selling point for getting an Xbox One. Sony have attempted to fire back by offering backward compatibility with the PlayStation 2. However, PlayStation 3 games remain incompatible. They are only accessible through the PlayStation Now service, which requires you to pay for the game even though you may already have it. Number 7. Sales and deals. Arguably, Xbox Live offers the better sales and deals of leading video game titles than the PlayStation Network. In addition to these daily and weekly sales and deals, with backward compatibility, Xbox Games with Gold offers 2 Xbox One games per month, as well as 2 backward compatible Xbox 360 games per month. Number 8. Regular updates. Microsoft provides updates for the Xbox One on the regular, at least once per month, offering new features as they are made available. If something needs to be fixed, Microsoft is not afraid to push out more updates as need be. This gives Xbox One an edge in that the console is always running up to speed. Sony, on the other hand, tend to release updates for the PS4 several months apart, often leaving PS4 users frustrated and impatient. Number 9. Multitasking Apps. Running and following the sequence of apps that you have open on the Xbox One is easy, regardless of whether you simply want to snap an app in place or if you want to return to the previous screen by pressing the B button on the controller. Oftentimes, multitasking on the PS4 can be painful, with a double tap being unresponsive on the controller and the console often bringing you back to a screen you really didn't want to go back to in the first place. Number 10. Future exclusives. The future looks bright for the Xbox One. Exclusives like Gears of War 4, Scalebound, Crackdown 3, Quantum Break, Recore, Halo Wars 2, Rare's Sea of Thieves, Fable Legends, and more. Some of these are familiar titles, while others are brand new IPs by reliable developers. On the other hand, Sony's list of exclusives appeared to be very thin for 2016. So do you agree with our list? Are there any points that you would add? Would you like to make a counter argument for the PS4? Leave us a comment and let us know. We'll see you at our next segment.